Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. I am your host, A Spirit King. This is our friend Shanks Ryota, and we are here in the Arcanist Guild because we're going to do job stuff all episode. How fun! But before we do that, let's give our behemoth here one last pet. Yes, he's a happy boy. Before switching him out for our new minion for the episode. She's going to be this kid again. Oh, fun. Alright, what do you want, boss? You seem tired, Shanks. Are you sleeping properly? No. One's reasoning can suffer without sufficient rest and recuperation. Should you deem yourself fit for duty, pray make your way down to the practice floor. For Sir Claia has requested you accompany her on another official inspection. There is, however, a requirement for your participation. The Foreseer will explain the situation. Okay. Let's go downstairs. This way. Yeah, right on. Okay. Where is she? There she is. Hello. Hello, other boss. I was beginning to think I'd miscalculated, Shanks. Thank you for coming. I will soon be boarding a trading vessel suspected of smuggling. All merchant ships that make use of Limsalamen's ports are subjected to inspection by Malvon's Gate assessors. It is a routine I perform daily. In the case of smugglers, however, there is a 75% probability of encountering resistance. Thus, I would appreciate your company during this assignment. It is now that we must discuss the requirement for which you were informed. Though I have full confidence of your martial expertise, it is imperative that you first acquire the ability to summon Topaz Carbuncle. Such knowledge will be released to you contingent on your acceptance of this duty. I accept this duty. Very good. The arcane entity given form by the Topaz geometry will further expand your offensive capabilities. With such an ally at your command, even the harshest of enemies will falter before you. Indeed, we could not conduct these dangerous spot inspections without its support. Please return to Mistress Thubbergheim and inform her of your participation. I will join you once I have completed some final adjustments to my technical formulae. Okay. Alright, let's see. Going up the stairs. Alright. Hey, I talked to the lady. You have agreed to accompany the Foreseer, then I shall gladly instruct you in the use of Topaz Carbuncle. Pray do not hesitate to employ this entity in combat should the inspection turn sour. Hey, thanks, man. Huzzah! Look at my book. Alright, so that was it. Oh, wait. She's not done. I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna wait for this to... Hey, turn blue. Turn blue. Okay, thank you. The mercenaries at Geisford and Ersthoda are here to assist with the inspection. Both are old hands when it comes to escorting Claia during her more dangerous duties. Well met, Shanks. My spells are at your disposal. Haha, she said duty. This won't be the first time we're expecting trouble, but as long as we follow the Foreseer's tactics and keep a clear head, we'll come through just fine. The Morning Star is preparing to dock in Aleport. We will meet our first challenge, however, before we even board the vessel. It is almost a certainty that the merchant ship has hired a hug or two to accost us at the pier. I calculate the probability at 98%. The crew wish to avoid tacking us on deck, you see, as that would all but trumpet their criminal intentions to the world at large. Now, once we do manage to clear the rails, we will face a deck crowded with armed sailors. For a small party such as ours, the most effective strategy will be to incapacitate individual foes as swiftly as possible. Each opponent we down is one less weapon raised against us. It is imperative that we do not allow ourselves to become tangled in multiple drown-out skirmishes lest we be overwhelmed. I call this stratagem hammerfall. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one's situation into the desired reality. Keep those words in mind, Shanks. It is time we departed. Let us regroup before the main gates of Aleport. Okay. Bye. Hello. Alright, to Aleport. Like, I think all of the level 15 job quests that we have to do are going to send us to airport. So, really, I should probably just pick them all up here and then go there, but I'm not going to do that. We'll just stick to one, getting them done one at a time. Because that's what I like to do when I'm doing job quests, is to just do the quest and then get it done and then move on. And not, like, dally about doing much else. I mean, we'll still pick off hunting log, of course, but that's about it. So we're not going to pick up any side quests or anything while we're working on job quests, is the point that I'm trying to get to. Alrighty. This way. Huzzah! Where are you? Over here. Hello! Hello, 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 hello. How's it going? Let us be about our task, Shanks. Pray inform the steersman at the pier that we are ready to conduct our inspection. Should violence be offered, you are to execute stratagem Hammerfall. Do not forget, your tactics are both your shield and your weapon. Okay. Oh, hello, Chocobo Porter. Yes, yes, bye. I don't think I've ever used that Chocobo Porter. I always just take the ferry. Oh, here, let's do this too. Important. Okay, bye. Hello. You're with the folks from Milvan's Gate? Hells, I knew there'd be trouble. Oh, hi. Hello. So, okay, hold on. One more, because we'll break out Topaz on later. Hi, I killed you guys. Well then, I'm certainly glad to see you can handle yourself. You'll find the landing boat just down here at the end of this ramp. I'll have no part of what comes next, though. Okay, bye. Going around. Oh, I should eat something. I'm drinking some more yeast. Alright. I'm not really paying attention to the stat boost from the food. I mostly just care about the experience boost. I should pay attention to them, though, and that would be helpful. But I happen to know that orange juice is not bad for mages. Deftly handled, Shanks. Once again, I am reminded of our guildmaster. Good for you. Thanks to your efficient response, we will be able to commence this inspection earlier than I had calculated. We shall board the merchant vessel out in the bay. Out in the bay, where the watermelons grow. Aristotle, if you would take the rudder, the Morning Star waits. I should get on the boat too, shouldn't I? No? Okay, I'll stand here. You guys have fun. Ooh, it's a big boat. Ooh, suspense. Since their welcoming party at the pier failed to deter us, I expect, with a probability of 85%, that our arrival will incite further belligerence. Our objective, however, is not to trade blows, but to gain access to the hold. It may behoove us to employ stratagem hardhead. The aim of our opponents is to buy time so that suspect goods may be tossed into the ocean. I do not intend to give them that time. We will bull our way towards the cargo hold as quickly as we can. It is a tactic fraught with risk, but one that your presence makes possible. Shall we begin? Okay. Go, go, go! I guess we know where the boat is. Thank you, Claia. I am Forseer Claia. By the authority of Melvon's Gate, I request that you surrender your goods for assessment. Well now, your timing couldn't be worse, lass. The old door's all rusted up, you see. Bloody thing won't open. You'll have to come back another day after he's fixed the engines. I will see that cargo now. Any vessel entering a port of Limsa Lamensa is bound by law to submit to a routine inspection. Ooh, those like double-pointed spears are nasty. The law is it? Lads, I reckon it's time our guests had themselves a little accident. Pitch 'em over the side. Can't kill me, I'm the hero. This quest instance right here used to get me really frustrated with Claire because she would always die and we would always fail this instance as a result. Because, you know, if she dies, you fail. But she doesn't get out of the fucking AoE. Anywho. Wow. Okay, now we can break out Topaz Carbuncle. See, the difference between Ruby and Topaz Carbuncle is that you don't have to cast. They're all instant casts, their spells, and there's 4 of them. It doesn't hit as hard as the Ruby, obviously, but it's you get to be more mobile while you're Topazing it up. all of them? Is that all of them? It's like all of them. Hooray! Hooray! A masterful display, Shanks. Now we can finally gain access to their cargo. Oof! Huh? Ow. Whatever you're then. It's one of the bitch admiral's lapdogs scampering about me ship. What, that's a guy? You're just like your mistress, always sticking your nose in where it ain't invited. Your cargo can't be people. That's against the code. No, it can't be. Ha, recognized me pretty face, did you? But you were caught, exiled. Yeah, well, I mean, he's back. He's got a boat. Foreseer, are you hurt? Can you stand? Stay back. You stay away from me. Foreseer, please, calm down. What are your orders? I've had enough of your whimpering, and I've certainly had enough of these blank books. It's clear you ain't learning anything from them. Ah, rude. Reckon it's time you got a different kind of lesson. Claia! No, for good service, she's fainted. We must withdraw. Shanks, quickly, back to the boat. We'll carry the Foreseer. Aye, that's right. You slink on back to your mistress, you worthless curs. Gah ha 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 ha. Dun dun dun. Alrighty. Oh no, she's dead. She gone and died. No, what a shame. Who's gonna be my teacher now? We'll take care of Claia. You would best return to the Arcanist Guild and report to Mistress Thubbergime. Okay. Alright, let's go. I would teleport, but, I mean, why? There's a ferry. Whee! Anyway, I'll meet you guys back at the Arcanist Guild. Good to see you well, Shanks. Guy's friend sent word ahead of your travails. An unfortunate turn of events, but considering the infamous Blackheart you faced, we might have fared much worse. Have you heard of the pirate Dosmega? He was exiled from Limsa Laminsa some years ago, but it appears he has chosen to defy the Admiral's orders. And once more he dares lay a hand on Foreseer Claia. The poor lass must have been terrified. If I had known Dosmega was aboard that ship, I never would have assigned her that duty. And the assessor may require some time to recover. For Claia, that man is a nightmare made flesh. Though her physical wounds will soon mend, there is little we can do to salve the hurt to her mind. You are concerned? Angry, mayhap? Harness that energy and channel it into your training. I predict we shall be needing your skills again before long. Yeah, okay. I hate gear that takes up multiple slots, so we're not gonna get that. We'll get the pants. Yeah, give me the pants. Hi, Nari. Hi, Nari. You're Nari. You're Nari. Alright, now I can finally get rid of these stupid ruffled pantaloons. Please load my stupid ruffled pantaloons. There we go. That's better. Okay. Let's switch on to water time. Alright. Come on. Come on. Wake up. Thank you. Here we go.
Nari's here. Nari's here. Here she is. She is here. Nari's here. Nari's here. Yes, she is. She's right here. Look at her. She's so silly. Well, you can't look at her, but I can look at her. I can see how silly she is. Yes, she's very silly. She's the most prettiest girl in the world. Yes, she is. Oh, baby. It's a baby.
Alright. Hello, boss. I've come to do... Wait, did I get it? Better get... No. I've come to do stuff. I see you've been diligent in your training. You need not tell me in words. It shows in your bearing and your unwavering gaze. It's time for you to once more lift your axe in service to the guild. There have been reports of a sizable creature roaming the outskirts of Valeport in western Lenosha. This monster is no Kujata, but the threat it presents to the locals is nonetheless sufficient to warrant our attention. It should also prove a worthy foe to test your burgeoning prowess. How to find this beast? Well, I am fortunate enough to count among my acquaintances a veteran hunter and archer by the name of Rainford. He took up residence in Valeport some years ago, and will gladly aid you in this task. With Rainford's assistance, you are to track down this prowling danger and provide it swift and bloody passage to the afterlife. May your axe swing true. Okay. Alrighty, back to Valeport. I will save you one whole loading screen and just teleport right there.
Nari! Nari's here! Hi! Yes, you're here! You're here! You're in the country I bought you for your birthday last year, and then you didn't use it until like 6 months later.
My Nori does not warm up to new things very often, or very quickly.
Hi, Nori!
Like when she first moved here, I had 3 cats, but one of them I ended up giving to my sister because he's very outgoing and friendly and loves people and new animals and everything. And Nori is none of those things. She loves Daddy and it tolerates pretty much anything else. So his exuberance she found overwhelming, and in fact got so stressed that she ended up with colitis. So yeah, that's why dear Ash is now with the lovely Fen. But Cammy stays. Cammy's still here. He's a good boy. I mean, not to say that Ash is not also a good boy. Cammy's just better suits Nori's pace. Hello, Rainford. One of Warnzone's boys, are you? Well, why, I've known that Spret since he was knee-high to a... Well, he was always kind of a big fellow, was Warnzone. And now they call him Axe Master, eh? Not a subtle lot, you marauders. So I suppose you're here to hunt down our local trouble? What you need to do, then, is take yourself northwest up to the Camp Skull Valley and give it a good whistle. The mean bugger you're after, his name's Petripiton, by the way, will come running across the weeded plains. He'll think you're trespassing on his territory, see, so you better have that cleaver of yours ready. Oshan's blessings be upon ye. Okay. Okay, so you see the thing with Nori, and the reason why I prioritized her over Ash, even though Ash had been living with me already by the time she got here, is that I've had Nori since she was 3 days old, so I've like hand raised her. So she is, for all intents and purposes, my daughter. Ash was great, and I loved him. Because I used to live somewhere else, and then I moved out here, and Nori didn't move out with me at the time, because at the time the landlords did not allow pets. So she was with my sister. Eventually, the bunch of stuff happened, and the landlords did allow pets, so she was able to move out here. But that was after Ash had already come. So, but, you know, between Nori and Ash, Nori was the priority because she is, as I said, my daughter, and I love her so much. Hi, baby! I don't know why I just said hi, baby, to this pelican. I think I'm just in baby talk mode because Nori's here. She's co-hosting with Daddy today.
He's like, yes, we are playing, let's play Final Fantasy XIV with Daddy. Yes, we are with Daddy playing Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, you're so smart. You know so many things. Whee!
Where's the bad guy? There you are. Hello! You are a Curl. Curls aren't supposed to live around here. I am aware of this, because I have advanced knowledge from having played this game before. Alrighty. Let's kill out this last pelican and then we'll head back. Whee! Hello! Yep. These things sound like excited dogs. The way they breathe. Whee! Bam! Exploded.
What's up, Nori? Look at this. You know what this is? You know what this is? You know what this is? This is the cap of Daddy's bottle. It's our bottle cap. Well, hello, Cam. Have you come to join us? Yeah.
Alrighty. There we go. Oh, my freaking shoulder hurts. Yeah, there we go. Gotta massage it. Move it around a bit. Stretch.
Nari. Hi, Nari. Hello, hello. Hi.
We've been in contact with Rainfed, and he had naught but praise for you, Shanks. Your representation of the guild has been exemplary. There is one more task I would have you complete this day, a task that will demonstrate for you just how strong you have become. Excuse me. We report to Scap Gim, where he waits on the bank of the Ageless River, I think is probably what it's supposed to be, and he shall help you unveil the untapped power of your axe. How fun. Alright, let's go.
Hi, Nari. Hi, Nari. Hi. Hi, Miss Nari. She's so pretty. She got a little pink nose. She does, and she's got soft paws. Oh, but she doesn't like Daddy to touch them. He's like, don't touch my paws, Daddy. No, you don't, but and her ears are triangles. Yes, and her eyes are so big and pretty. And your tail is so fluffy. Yes, it is. And she lies down.
Alright. Ready. And look, a little ladybug. Hi, little ladybug. You're quite large for a little ladybug. Clouds of bees. I heard Cammy jump down. He made a noise when he did it. Whee! Oh. I'm getting low on. There we go. Alrighty. Go this way. Oh, excuse me. Oh no, I got scared and ran away. Don't be scared of Daddy. He just needs. Hello. Hi, lad. I know why you're here. And after seeing this big old boulder, I'd wager you know why you're here too. What big old boulder? I don't see no big old boulder. Now, my rock's a bit more of a challenge than those pebbles Rockgime had you training on. To crack this beauty will require a relatively heavy swing. Impossible, you say? Ha, Warnzone wouldn't send you out here if he didn't think you capable. I think it's impossible because I don't see no damn boulders. What boulder? Oh, there it is. Bam! Boom. It is floated. How would you look at that? And on your first attempt, too. Well, I guess it's back to the Axe Master for you. Okay, bye. Alright, back to the Axe Master, I guess. Whee! Okay. Do. Run, bunny boy, run! You know, I feel like... I know this is probably a slightly revealing statement, but I have to say, I hate that the Vera don't have tails. And you know they don't, because when you... I'm proof to you right now that they don't have tails. Unequip, look at that. You see the underwear? You see that underwear? There's no tail there. Absolutely unconscionable. But, they should have tails. Alrighty, wee! And wee! Cammy! Oh, now he's coming back. She's gone over her fright from Daddy sneezing. Hello, Nari. What are you doing? Oh, you're washing your hands? Yeah? Running. And here we go. What's up? Okay. Gonna water skill. Hi, Nari. Hello. Oh my goodness, you're so pretty. Hi. Look at you. Yes, it is dark in here and I don't see you very clearly, but I know what you look like and that's how come I know you're so pretty. Alright, boss, I killed the rock. Ha, I knew you would return before long. The deafening crack of shattering boulder reached me even here. This feat of strength deserves recognition, and you shall have it in the form of a new technique. Adopted and perfected by our guild forebears, the tomahawk throw was first devised by pirates as an opening attack on closing enemy vessels. Thank you. I don't know what you just handed me. Though we primarily focus on close quarter combat, you will no doubt find that having a powerful ranged strike at your disposal greatly expands your tactical versatility. I sense that the impending confrontation with Kujata weighs heavily on your mind, Shanks, but hurried swings lead to glancing blows. There is no swift road to attaining the peak of mastery you seek, only a steady, measured ascent. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'll take the shirt. Whoosh, yay! I learned a tomahawk. Alrighty. Yawning. Look at me. I look dumb. Ain't that grand. Alright, let's do the last one. Let's go. There we go.
Now he's lying on the floor. She's loafing about. Yes, she is. Nari, are you loafing about on the floor? Yeah? Are you happy? You are? Oh, Daddy is happy too. He is.
Alrighty. Lonnie, let me in. Yes, I am. Thank you. Alrighty, Yakka, how's it going? Need a yak with ya. Aw, Shanks, just the cove I was hoping to see. We've some nasty trouble brewing. The client's on his way, so sit tight and pay attention. I'm calling Underfoot and the Stray in on this as well. It'll be a right little rogue family reunion. Okay. lady. Yaka, the client's arrived. Still mad about that sandwich? I bet she is. I bet she's still mad about that sandwich. Our guest here has come from Maelstrom Command with confidential orders direct from the Admiral herself. So you know this won't be a simple job. Hi. I'm afraid your guildmaster speaks truly. 'Twas several days ago when an emaciated man stumbled into one of our camps seeking aid. Excuse me. Upon questioning the poor fellow, we discovered that he had narrowly escaped a life of slavery. He claimed that pirates had raided his village, abducting him and many others to sell on the black market auction block. We dispatched a patrol to confirm the tale and found the village almost completely destroyed. 'Twas a meager settlement without so much as a guardhouse. Thus did its unkind fate escape our notice until now. You'd think these pirates never even heard of the code. Pillaging honest coals and dipping their wicks in the slave trade, they're headed the right way for good stabbing. Aye, though it ain't set down so many words, the code's notoriously unforgiving against those as raise weapons against the weak. For, after all, the first pirates in these parts were called what was fleeing oppression in the northern seas. Ignore your history and you risk becoming what it was you hated most. So you have a mark for us then? That we do. From the descriptions given to us by the escaped villager, we've determined that these lawbreakers are members of the Jolly Merchants, a pirate crew in possession of an official privateering license. It would appear, however, that privateering has been naught but a screen behind which to hide their illicit activities. One can only imagine how many other Livingston citizens have fallen prey to these wicked slavers. And we let it happen right under our very noses. Naturally, the Admiral desires a swift resolution to this ignominy, but merely tracking down those poor souls who have already been sold is proving heavily taxing to our allocated resources. We could throw more soldiers at the problem, but that runs the risk of drawing the small folks' attention and inciting undue panic. Thus do we come to the Rogues Guild for help. We ask that you eliminate the Jolly Merchants and liberate the villagers presently in their custody, and that you do so with the utmost discretion. Okay. Consider it done. When those nasty coves will feel our short blades pricking into their backs, they'll know but a brief moment of regret, for the code is rightly enforced. Alright, let's get to work. I'll be going after the Jolly Merchants myself. Underfoot, Vikebe, you two lend your skills to the Maelstrom's investigation and see what you can whittle about the calls what have already been sold. Okay. Shanks, you're coming with me. I think you're ready for the next step of your education. Okay. Why are you staring at me? Guy, look elsewhere. Rude. Gosh. Okay. Shall we get after these slave and cutthroats then? Our client tells me that the Jolly Merchantman set sail from Aleport a few bells ago. Oh aye, they might even board an Imperial ship or two, but that's just some mummery they're putting on to amuse the Admiral's swads. I reckon the rest of the crew'd be back on land, looking to snap the shackles on a fresh herd of chattel. And just to prove my theory right, one of them jolly bastards got himself spotted creeping in about the Ruffmans in Lower Lenosha. There's a Bene Cove over at the Morby dry docks by the name of Swarzant what'll likely know the full story. He's more of a shipwright than a rogue these days, but he keeps his glazes keen for the guild. Head over and have yourself a prattle, and I'll soon join you. I'll join you soon, thank you. Alrighty.
Nori, get me not Nori, get me Nori, there you are Nori, hi Nori. What have you been? Really? You lying on the floor watching Daddy playing video game? Yeah? Neato. That's a neato burrito, little Neato. What?
I don't know. Don't look at me, Nori. Daddy just says stuff. Yeah, this is a rogue quest is a bit on the long end. It might end up taking more than half the video. You know, it's fine. It's a fun little quest. Get to do lots of cool little stuff. Alright, where are we going? Over here. What's up, man? Something about something. I know what you are. What can old Swarzin do for you? I don't remember, but I'm sure you know. Hunting down old jolly merchant slavers? Well, that explains a few things. I was keeping an eye on the bustle about the dry docks, you see, when I spied an odd trio off in the distance. This rough-looking sod, one of your pirates, I'd wager, was prodding along another bloke and this poor skinny lass. I've seen whipped curs less miserable than the two being herded. Last I saw, they were headed south. If what you're saying about the slavery business is true, then that jolly merchant's not going to walk his charges all the way to the market. No, he likely has a boat waiting for him. If I were a slaver headed south, my vessel would be hidden somewhere along the salt strand. That doesn't leave you much time. You said Yakko's on his way, yes? You best go on ahead and I'll point him in the right direction when he gets here. Okay. Let's go. We gotta save the people. We've gotta save them from a life of slavery. That'd be just awful. And I know that from my tone it may sound like I'm being facetious, but I'm not. It would be just awful. Slavery is bad, despite what some anime may try to tell you. Alright, going with me. This way. And out of here. Whee! Alrighty. Here you go, Megalo Crab. Let's Megalo box you, Megalo Crab. No? Okay, bye. There's Megalo Crab. Shall Megalo box to Megalovania with the Megalo Crab. I don't actually know Megalovania off the top of my head. I mean, I did play Undertale, but I never did a genocide run, and I never will. Ooh, I guess we'll get to kill some keycard egg diggers. How fun. Don't know what they did with their egg digging that pissed off so many hunting log riders, but certainly this is justifiable, right? I'm sure. I think somebody else was over here doing hunting log stuff. Excuse me. Alright, we're done. Over here. Looking around, seeing megalo crabs. Swarzin came through for us, eh? Now, what do we got here? This one looks a charmer. Sudden move, I told you. Me peg-legged grandma hobbles quicker than you miserable sacks of shite. Or maybe you need another thrashing, is that it? You already forgot what happens when you try and be generous patience. I don't know what accent I'm trying for, and I apologize to everybody. I'm sorry, please no more beatings. We walked as fast as we could, but we need food, water. Then get in the boat and shut your traps. You'll get fed when we reach the other side. The other side? Where are you taking us? Are you challenging me or just playing daft? I told you to keep your blatant mouth shut. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. The Leviathan's scaly out. She's weeping again. Listen, we're headed to the airport, alright? That's where me and my shipmates gather to take stock of the merchandise and decide what gets sold where. You see, some buyers want only lads while others is looking for lasses. As long as we keep these rich bastards happy, we make more coin than we ever did scrapping with the Empire's war galleys. Not that you care about that, I suppose. What matters to you is that you'll be loaded into the jolly merchantman, sailed off to gods know where, and Limsa will be a distant memory. So if I was you, I'd fill that empty belly with one last big gulpful of sweet Lenosian sea breeze. Gah ha 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 ha. So tempted to put a blade twixt his eyes here and now, but that won't get the job done. No, we'll let him guide us to his mate's nail port, then we'll mill the whole bloody lot of them. The jolly merchants will get their due, don't you worry about that. They've gone. We'd best hurry to Airport. Unless you've a quicker way, there's a ferry what leaves from Candlekeep Key. I'll meet you across the water, lad. Alright. Bye! Alrighty. I don't know what hairstyle Yaka has under that bandana. So I can't seem to quite place it. Guess it doesn't matter.
Whee! Let's run faster!
Tukiki-diki! Which is what I think of every time I see Candlekeep Key, or every time I try to say it out loud. Kiki-diki! Alright. I've just avoided making that reference thus far, but I have given up on avoiding it, and now I am making it. Kiki-diki! Drinked all my drink.
Hi, Nori.
I think when I get around to commissioning somebody to make my my better avatar, I'm going to have them wear opaque glasses so that I can wear my glasses without them, the eyes getting all funky. Shanks, that jolly merchant cove still with his captive. Seems they've taken a room under an alias. Hiding their operation in plain sight. Bold as brass, aye, but it's an old slaver's trick. See, even if some call recognizes the merchandise, only a single handler gets boned. The rest of the crew just whistles all innocent like, while their mate is marched off to cry cockles. And you can bet they've threatened bloody murder for any prisoner who raises a hue and cry. Patience now, Colt. We'll just wait until we're sure that these blackguards have arrived. Meanwhile, you better sharpen your stoppers. We've a busy night ahead of us. Okay. You see, I would wear contacts, but I'm afraid of having stuff in my eyes, which is why I refuse. Ready for the job then? Once the jolly merchants are all here, we'll ambush the sots and set their captives free. Like, I guess I'm not, like, a high risk for glaucoma, and they mentioned that I would have to take eye drops, and I told them that I would literally rather go blind. That ought to be long enough. We'll just have to hope there ain't any stragglers. Listen closely now, Colt. The merchants are disguised as plain old adventurers and have settled themselves in 3 separate rooms here in Aleport. How do we whittle which coves of the merchants? Easy. Take a look at the daddles of that bingo swilling cola over yonder. He's wearing lavender gloves, the same type what that nasty salt strand had on. That'll be how they find each other in a crowd. Also, you know, their shirts are the same color, and their bandanas are the same color, and all their clothes are the same color. Of course, it's also how I whittled where each of the bastards was staying. Just smilch the hopeless gazes of the company they keep, and you can be sure they've found you found your mark. So here's the job all laid out for you. 1 second. Okay, we hit all 3 common rooms, mill the merchants quick and dirty like, and get those captives their bleeding lives back. Alright? Okay. Oi, the storeroom door's been forced open. Some thieving sod's been at the ale. Uh-oh. Bye. Well, they can't have gone far. Better get the lads and do a sweep of the port. Was that merchant cove gulping pilfered ale? I think they'd be doing their best not to draw attention to themselves, all things considered. Bloody oafs. And now I've got a swarm of yellow jackets buzzing about looking for blood. If they spot us wandering around in the dark rooms, I've a feeling they'll act first and ask questions later. It'd be best then if the patrols never even knew we was here. Okay. We'll slip in as sneaky as we can into each of the common rooms and use them telltale lavender gloves to identify our marks. There's innocent calls in there as well, mind, so let's try not to stab any as don't deserve it, eh? Okay. I'm thinking we should head out one at a time to better avoid them yellow jackets, so I'll let you take the lead. After you, Shanks. Okay. Alright, so gotta turn invisible. Like that. Okay. As you can see by the names floating above their heads, if they do catch you, they will fight you. And then you will have to kill them. So you're supposed to not do that. And you can also tell this is a bad guy because he's also got a name over his head. He doesn't need lavender gloves. Whee! Oh, thank you, thank you! Oh, see, they'll also fight me, but we don't want that. Alrighty. More bad guys, more bad guys. Hello, bad guy. Whee! You're all shiny, Mr. Lollowfail. I'm free? You sure are. Well, goodbye. Don't remember if this was one or if it's... I feel like this is not a door that opens. Oh, nope, it is. Aha, here we go. Howdy! Having a nice night? Oh, you're that guy who I gave that horrible accent to. Fortunately, you'll die and I'll never have to use it ever again. Alrighty, how's it going, old man? Oh, thank you, thank you. You can go, miss. He's not an old man, he's just got white hair. I'm free? You sure are. Yakka! You ran real fast. That looks to be the last of them, and you didn't even need my help. Back to the shadows, lad. Alright. Hands off the merchandise! Ain't no one cuts into our profits. Nah, where these go? They came from the door. I just saw them. Came in through the door. Look, see? There's more of them coming in through the door. Table. Oh, it's confusing up here. Look at the adventurers just cheering us on. It's like, go! Damn, you're supposed to be the guild master and you killed like what, 2 to my 3? Lame. Alrighty. Hooray! We saved the day! Oh! Goodbye. Not a bad one night's work, eh, Shanks? Maelstrom will be taking care of them poor coals we freed, and I've made sure none of the merchants we downed are like to get up again. As for the jolly merchantman, well, her crew can expect a visit from the Admiral's finest galleys, and it won't be for tea and crumpets on the poop deck. Right, me natty lad, our part in this is done. Time to head back to the sisters. Excuse me, are you the ones who freed us? Hi, was there something else we could do for you, miss? The Maelstrom squads will take you home if that's what you're worried about. Oh no, I know. I just wanted to thank you. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. If I may, there was one other thing I wish to tell you. Moments before you rescued me, that dreadful pirate was muttering into his cups. 'Twas something about another raiding party what hadn't yet made it back. I beg your pardon. It seems they'd been hunting for slaves in western Lenosha, and being so close to Aleport, our crafter assumed they were out rounding up chattel until the last bell. I couldn't bear the thought of anyone else suffering as I have. Please, is there naught you can do? There certainly is, miss. You just get yourself safely home and leave this stray pack of jackals to us. I will pray for your success. Thank you again. Goodbye! Heh, so much for savoring a victory pint. I'll send word of this development to Underfoot and the Stray. We've some well-earned trade for the last of these jolly merchants. By the by, how's your throwing arm, Shanks? I think it's time I learned you how to fling a proper blade. When you're out in the wide open roughlands, you often find the need to sting a cove from a distance. And I'm sure a canny lad like yourself can figure out all sorts of uses for a well-thrown dagger. Just keep it in mind for when you hunt down the rest of them slavers. Okay. Huzzah! Oh, look, that girl's still over there. She's still over there? No, she's gone. Do 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 do. Come on. Come on. I know that it's not done. I know that there's one more part of this instance. Even though that was a full quest length in itself, there's one more that's not exactly non-trivial amount of time. Will you frickin' catch up to what's going on? Thank you, Christ. Those last few jolly merchant bastards must be camped out somewhere in the western Lenosha. Now, if I was a black-blooded gill-grubbing slaver, where would I be hiding? There's naught to the west but the Sahagin pools, and even those bollocks for Braid's pirates know better than to trespass on fishback territory. And they won't want a chance running into patrols near Aleport, so that just leaves us east. The flock? They'll likely be nest down in the ruins out up there amongst the dodos. That's where we'll try and pick up their trail. You head over and snelch the place while I send words to the sisters in the Maelstrom. Okay. Have fun! Whee! Yawn. Woo! Whee! Skinny. So I would have just ignored this fate, but hunting log. There's hunting log things here that I wanted to. So I guess I'll do the fate. Why not? Whee! yeah. Whee! Ta-da! What the hell? Hooray! Thank you, Miss Bunny Girl. Very helpful. Alrighty. Alrighty. This way. Whee! Butt. Okay. Let's go around. Another one? No, I'm going to ignore her. Gertrude is fine. She's not hurting nobody. She's just chilling. Alright, Hi, I thought we should turn invisible. It's fine, they didn't attack me. Thank you for freeing us. We've been tied up here since those awful pirates snatched us from our beds. Hey, that sounds, shitty. Those are some interesting looking dodos you got there, Shanks. No sign of the merchants, though, eh? Nope. Nobody's here, except these guys. Their leader mentioned heading over to Airport. He said something about there being no signal, and that was a signal that something was wrong. They just left us hobbled here like lambs for the market. One of them japed about keeping the meat unsullied in case there was trouble. Pray let us flee this place before they return. And who are you to just sidle in and let loose our hard-won prizes? Of course it's a Lalafell. It would be a Lalafell. With a little stick-on mustache. 'Twas the damnedest thing. We'd half a crew lodge in an airport, and not one of them survived the night. Done in by a couple of sneaky curs, what favored the short blades, they say. I'm supposing that was you two. Seems you've a bone to pick with our choice of trade. I can't say I've much use for slavers, except as a place to bury my knives. Oh, and I wouldn't bother yourself with waiting on your ship to come back neither. The jolly merchants are done for. Hey, you might have the right of it, lad. But then you wouldn't know the kind of coin that 3 healthy slaves like them ones will bring us. I'll have a new ship and a new crew before a single moon is passed. You hear that, Shadow? You're each worth a shining bloody fortune, and you've me to thank for helping you learn your true worth. Ignore this bleating sod. In fact, why don't you step back a ways? These coves are about to learn the consequences of breaking the code, and the discussion is like to get messy. Did you not think we'd come for you? You can try to stifle your victim's screams in the dark minutes, but the shadows are always listening. That's very dramatic. How long have you been preparing that line? Alrighty, let's kill the mate. Start with the healer. Alright, I'm gonna get this guy next. More, but none of them are mages. Okay, so And the easiest and quickest way to do this is not the way I did. It's to just kind of hang back here and throw knives at birds. Are these their birds, or are they just kind of showing up? Because the actor can handle the pirates. I'm just supposed to kill the birds. Heroes! Thank you. I shudder to think what horrid fate awaited us had you not helped us to escape. I knew someone would come. You're just like the heroes in the stories. They still always arrive at the perfect time and triumph over the villains. Do you think I could be a hero like you? I know I could be brave and strong too. I just know it. You don't want to be like me, lad. Listen now, me and those coves there, we're the ones what the scary folk are afraid of. And that's because we keep the rules for the world they live in. We don't much care if you shirk your chores or get into fights. But if you ever break the code and betray your mates, that's when we'll come for you. No matter how far you run or how well you hide. You're not good with kids, are you, Yaka? She just said, yes, eat your vegetables and listen to your mom. Live your life like the hero you want to be, though, and you'll never need to worry about that. You two can stubble it and all. Oh, look! Cops. I assume you are the citizens who are abducted by the Jolly Merchants. I am Captain Malala of the Yellow Jackets. Maelstrom Command has entrusted me with conducting you to safety. I don't want to go with the pigs. It's alright there, lad. These folks will take care of you. Go on, best not get left behind. Hey, look, a catboy. Haven't seen one of those yet, and I wasn't a player. I mean, I guess there's one in the Rovers Guild. Was there aught else, Captain? Word on a new job? A job? For me? For you? How patently absurd! Why, I'd rather hire a sewer rat to mind my larder! Was it during one of your jobs that you turned Elport into a slaughterhouse? What dark age is it that we must employ assassins to enforce the law? Excuse me, Malala, we agreed that slavers are not people. And it is this continued dalliance with underworld miscreants such as you that prevents lips limits from ever fully expunging this stain of piratical infection. Look at these weapons you bear. A civilized person uses such implements to carve meat or peel fruit and leaves them at table where they belong. Do you perhaps clench them twixt your teeth as you swing over the rails like the pirates you hunt? Our fair city is no place for those who refuse to abandon the brutish ways of the past. The only champions of justice this nation requires are the valiant and forthright soldiers of the Yellow Jackets. Yaka, what the bloody hell does this call want with us? I've not the foggiest idea, love. Just smile and nod. I have not come here to be patronized. I've come to put a decisive end to piracy in all its forms. Consider this visit a gauntlet thrown at the collective feet of the Rogues Guild. Heed well my words. Just before dawn this very morn, a maelstrom vessel stocked with provisions was boarded and looted by pirates. Much of the cargo was stolen, and that is vexing indeed, but it is the theft of 3 items in particular, 3 unique treasures of nigh incalculable worth, that most distresses my martial colleagues. As for the brigands, they made well their escape, disappearing into the dawn's mist along with their precious plunder. A rumtail, what's it to do with us? I challenge you, a contest to reclaim these stolen treasures. Should my yellow jackets and I succeed in retrieving the greater share, I shall formally propose the abolition of the Rogues Guild. Upon review of our achievements, the Admiral will surely concede that your unscrupulous institution has outlived its usefulness. Blow it out your waddle. I'd better ways to spend me time. Oh, do you now? This incident constitutes a theft against the nation of Limsa. Does that not violate your beloved code? If I'm not mistaken, you've no choice but to rise to the occasion. Unless, of course, you mean to slink back into your hole and abandon the fundamental precepts of your duty. All right, you screeching shrew. You've made your bloody point, and you'll be sorry that you did, I promise you that. Your paltry promises amount to naught in the face of my conviction. I shall not rest until Limsa is free of every last buccaneer, scoundrel, and shadow-dwelling ne'er-do-well. Humph. Okay, bye. What now, Yaka? For right now, we head back to the sisters. Okay.
Tammy's here. Yeah, that's your foot.
Excuse me. Alrighty. Let me take the ferry back to, because it's right there. Whee! And the video's almost over, so there's no point in cutting right here. So you guys can just watch me run. Maybe we'll run into another fleet in the meantime. Nope, doesn't look like it. Who cares? I was gonna eat something else, but I don't need it.
When them fighting, don't fight! You gotta be nice to your brothers and sisters. Tammy's washing my hands.
Excuse me. Anyway, I messed up the line I wanted to say. It was supposed to be, now, Malala. We all decided that a slaver is not a people. But I said it wrong. It wasn't funny because of that. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Hey, send me back home. Yep, let's go.
Tammy! Foot! Don't scratch me! That's mean! Hi, Nami! What are you doing? You lying down watching Daddy? Yeah?
Alright, Mr. Lion, let me in. Yes, I'm headed inside. Feet. Tail. Tail feet. Feet tail. Alright, Yaka. For a wee lass, that Malala's got some bollocks, and it seems she's well done with odd that whiffs of pirate stock. Humph, I don't take kindly to calls pulling me strings, but the shrew is right. The code's been broken and we've a job to do. From the sounds of it, though, them coves knew what they were about when they cloyed them treasures. I'll need you at your best. It's time you learned the art of mugging. Rough up a cold just the right way, and he'll give up more than what you'd get if you just plain knocked him on his arse. Me and the lads will be busy whittling the story on them bitten baubles, so you're free to head out and sharpen your skill. Might even be as you'll pocket some extra blunt while you're at it, eh? Okay, so mug is cool because it used to be that it would just, you would hit it and then there would be a chance that you would get more monster drops, but they changed it with Endwalker, and now it puts a a vulnerability up. Or maybe later that'll do that, where it puts a vulnerability up on the monster, on the person you're fighting. So it's pretty much invaluable, and it's very, very handy against bosses. Anywho, let me take this shirt. Hooray! Alrighty. So that's gonna be it for this this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Next time we're gonna finish up all the stuff here in Lominsa and watch a very long cutscene. So anyway, until then, bye bye! Have a good goddamn day!